The tip I have today is one of the cheapest ways you can improve your sales. Just really neat. Do they ever really fix things? I have no idea what this is. What do I care? Let's go. I'm good at this. Hello everybody, Drew here. Tip of the Mitt Flips, where every 100 subscribers there is a giveaway. So if you're watching, make sure you're subscribed so you have a chance to win. 4 orders going out today. I don't know what that was, but 4 orders going out today, but for about $230. So that is a good day. First thing up is 2 Francoma Plainsman Prairie Green 6.5 inch. I think I know where that is. I'm going to take a guess at it. Yep. A little bit buried, but it is on ABCD1. Tucked back here. Blow the dust off, but right there, 2 Prairie Green Francoma small, I guess, bread plate, is that what I called that? Yeah, bread, dessert, side plate, something like that. That's actually a good tip right there. Is whatever you call that thing might not be what everyone calls that thing. So if you call it a bread plate, someone might call that a salad plate, might call it a dessert plate, might call it a side plate or something. So if you can fit in additional keywords, not just whatever one you use. Got $8 plus shipping for those, and almost all through the Francoma stuff I'd gotten a couple months back. And actually today I picked up 2 Francoma coffee mugs, different style. Like a brownish cream color. Then just listed this yesterday, sold yesterday, within a few minutes. And then I went back and double checked because I always second guess myself when something sells right away that possibly I underpriced it. And I think I did by like $1 or $2, which just made mine the cheapest, but not anything that I was like, oh my God, what did I do? But it is The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass, I think, and it is game only. I actually bubble wrapped it inside of I think this is it's a disc one, but it was from an extra one I had from when I bought out a bunch of family video stuff. I figured that was a safe way to pack that and mail it. I'm actually going to order, they make, for like DS and all the other small cartridge games, they make like little clamshells for them, and I come across them often enough without a case that I think I'm going to get some of those, unless I come across some just empty cases, which for disc consoles like GameCube, PlayStation, Xbox, I have piles of them. But $19.99 free shipping. Then where 90% of the money comes from in this sales day is a JVC TD. Let me kick a box out of the way. I was doing some rearranging and stuff, so a little bit messy, but not too bad. This bad boy right here, JVC TD V531. Not going to pull it out right this second, but if you saw when I listed that about four videos ago, 5 videos ago or something, and what I did, I walked through the process of the sold listings were around $180. The only one currently listed was like $250. So I priced mine below that, around $230 or something like that. I don't remember exactly, because market is about $180. The only current one on the market was $250. So I priced mine below that. Mine looks like a deal. Then someone hits me with an offer of $195 plus shipping. And I immediately accept because, for one, I paid $4 for it. So $4 into $195, that's a win. I don't know. If you don't think that's a win, just stop watching. just move on to some other channel. Watch something else, because that's a win. $4 into $195 is a win. Plus, I'll probably make $5 on the shipping, maybe, depending on what kind of box I have. I'm running low on boxes, so sometimes I end up paying more just because I don't feel like resizing the box. But what pricing it the way I did, above market value but below the current one listing, got me an extra $15. which, you know, people are like, oh, an extra $15. But an extra $15 is an extra $15. Mine sold, the other one didn't, and I got $15 more than it was technically worth because market said it was about a $180 product. And then last thing up, I listed this yesterday. I got it in the garage sale, first garage sale of the season. I, of course, stuck it in here in a stupid spot to make it difficult on myself. And if you watched the video where I went over all the stuff I got in the garage sale, it's a Magnavox DP100MW8B. It's a chintzy DVD player. And when I did the video, I said, it's probably worth about 15 bucks. Turns out they're worth about 20 bucks, but I listed it like an hour after I listed it. Somebody shot me an offer for $15. That's good. Yep, great. Thank you. I'll take that. Technically, I paid $5 for it because, wait, I bought 6 of them, $30. Yeah, that math adds up. So technically I paid $5 for it because it divided out. So 5 into 15 isn't great, but you got to factor in, but in that bundle deal was this one, which is worth about 60 bucks, and this one, which is worth around 50, and then this one was like 45, and there was one more. I'm not sure which one it was, but either way, I'm well into the profit. So for an instant sale, recouped half my money that I spent instantly on the worst one. That's okay with me. And also, all of them worked, and I didn't even have to do anything. I put in a tape, and they all worked automatically. I still threw in a head cleaner, you know, the old VHS. You just pop it in, because it takes a couple seconds. It runs through. Just kind of make sure that the tracking isn't going to be weird. Help myself out by not getting a return just because tracking was a little fuzzy or something. But this one right here, this one surprised me. This Daewoo. That's actually about a $50 VHS player. It's super old. It's really heavy, but that ate a tape. That ate my test tape, which doesn't mean it doesn't work. It powered on, there's signal. So if I open it up, clean it out, clean off the head, because that's usually why it eats a tape, is because it gets jammed up on the head and doesn't want to run properly. It starts looping over on top of itself. So if I open it up and clean it, but I'm well into the profit. I got 5 out of 6 working. That's okay with me. If I get to it, I get to it. If not, I'll get $1 for it in a garage sale maybe, or I'll just throw it away. At this point, I don't really care. If I run low on back stock or something and I need something to list, maybe. That's still a solid maybe. Even though, you know, it's a $50 unit if I get it fixed. So yeah, if I can open it up and clean it and fix it and it takes me 15 minutes, sure. If I open it up and it starts looking like an hour, I won't even put it back together. I'll just throw it away. Did end up going and doing some sourcing today. I don't have time to go over it right now. I have to meet up with somebody to get a PlayStation 3 and an Xbox 360. They had no hookups. They say they don't know if they work. Whenever someone says they don't know if it works, I assume that means they don't work. But there's still enough profit in them not working for me to pick them up. And then if I can get them working, that's where the bonus is in. That's the, yay, I did something. I made it happen. But what I did say is I'm going to start putting in a tip, a trick, something helpful, because I have to start reminding myself, when I started, I knew nothing. I knew that eBay was a thing. I had an aunt that was really into it when eBay first came out, and I wish at whatever age I was, 12 years old, 14 years old, I would have thought it was cool and dove into it, because by now I'd be retired maybe, or at least making a lot more money than I am. But the tip I have today is one of the cheapest ways you can improve your sales, which there's a lot of things you can do to improve your sales, but this one specifically doesn't get much cheaper, and that is when you're wrapping up your cords, do not use rubber bands. If it's all you've got, that is fine. Or if you rarely have to do it, but buy yourself some plain, simple, buy them in a pack of 500 twist ties. Don't use the one from your bread or your garbage bags. Just go on Amazon or eBay and buy simple, plain, black twist ties. And you go, Drew, how could that possibly make you any more money? Well, what it does is when there are 5 VCRs for sale, and one of them has a cord that looks like this, and then one of them has a cord that looks like this, and they're the exact same price, and they're the exact same thing, they're buying this one. And if you don't believe that, you don't believe that at all, that's fine. But if you're questioning it even, search any electronic device that you possibly could buy. A DVD player, a VCR, Xbox, whatever. Search it and then just look through the listings and you will see how your eye gravitates towards the ones that look the best and the ones that look the worst. Gravitates towards the ones that look the worst and you go, there's no way I'm buying that. I've seen them where people, I don't really have an example, but they'll literally just, the cords will still be plugged in to the back of the VCR. They don't wrap anything up and they just kind of throw it on the counter and take a picture of it. All that's going to do is guarantee that you're going to get less money for it. Because people are going to lowball or it's going to sit a long time and you're going to be like, why doesn't this sell? They tend to sell. It's because it looks like garbage. Don't have it look like garbage. This is honestly one of the best things I ever did. And it was easy and I'm talking cheap. For a pack of 500 of these, or 200 or whatever it was, I think it was a pack of 500 I got. It was like $5. Like maybe not even that. Like, yeah, well, because shipping, so it's probably $5. But, I mean, are you going to go through 500 of them in a year? Maybe not. But it will definitely increase your sales. It's guaranteed. It's worked for me. And like I said, if you don't believe it, just as a consumer, go search something on eBay that has cords and look at the difference between the ones that are packaged well, with the cord sitting nicely, the remote sitting nicely, and if there is a remote, or the cord on the back wrapped up nicely, not wrapped around the device. Also, here's another tip while I'm speaking of that. Do not wrap the cords around controllers. Don't do that. Don't do it. And I don't mean like for resale. I mean in life. Stop putting cords away like that. It destroys the thing. It breaks down the cord. They don't last as long. It's not that difficult to wrap a cord up normal. That's more of a venting because I have children. Stop doing it. It doesn't work. Oh, but it looks nice. No, it doesn't. Anybody that knows anything, it doesn't look nice. It looks like you're destroying it. Rant over on that one though. That was a bit of a tangent, not what I was expecting to go with. But yes, very simple. Amazon, eBay, pick any seller, just go to the cheapest one. And actually what happens is if you want to, buy 5,000 of them, buy 1,000 of them, then break them up into packs of 100 and sell all of them except for the ones you want to keep. It will make you not a lot of profit, but it'll at least, if you want to be super cheap about it, it'll pay for the ones that you're going to use. And that's what a lot of people do. Because the person I order these from, they come with like a cutesy like sticker where they fold it over like this. And then the last one I got, I think it had, maybe I stuck it somewhere. Yes, I did. I can't tell what it is anymore. But this, oh, let me kill this light. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, this cutesy sticker right here. It was folded over and then on there. So some reseller had that idea, and that's what a lot of people do. They buy things in bulk, break it up, and then sell off with it, which I actually, speaking of that, I have new shelving coming in, and it's like square tubing like this, and you take these little plastic stops, and that's what catches the shelf. It pinches, but you can't just buy these plastic things because they don't use round, I mean, they don't use square shelving anymore. It's all round. I don't know why, probably for some safety reason that I don't care about because mine were the low price of free. But I had to buy plastic things and I bought as many as I needed, but then like 40 extra. So I'll sell the extra and pay for most of them anyways because there was only one seller for these. And this box of plastic connectors, I don't know why I'm filming it that way, I can just turn around, but this box right here, that cost me $105. So they're not super cheap, but it's because it's in a bulk quantity. But I'll sell off 25% of them and pay for at least some of it. But that's always something to consider when you need something. buy twice as much, sell off the half you don't need because you get a discount for bulk. It's not always worth the time or hassle, but always something just to consider. So bonus tip, didn't expect that one. Also had a major improvement. Now you'll say, Drew, that's not a major improvement. That's a piece of OSB. Now to me, this is a major improvement. It got my paper out of this drawer right here, which stuck out about 4 inches. It gave me a place for my number 7s. It took my photo station and raised it up 12 inches so that I'm not crouched over all day, every day. I got my large scale in a more convenient spot, and I mounted the display. So that is also helpful. But it's those little things in your workflow that it doesn't seem like a lot, but that the first day I used it like this, it was just really, it was magical. And then eventually all this is going to get eliminated. I've said before, and then a desk will go basically from here over a regular desk. So then I'll have more space back here when I'm working, because that's a bit of a tight spot still right now. I keep bumping into this shelf, which has a million things to knock over on it. But I know that's a short video today. I got a lot to get done. Got to edit a video to put out tomorrow and maybe get to editing this one. I need to get some listing done because, like I said before, my goal is 10 listings a day. I had to play catch up yesterday, and I did pretty good, but I'm still behind about 12 listings. So I need to get, optimally I would list 22 things today, but that's definitely not going to happen because I have to pack this stuff up, and it's already 1:15. So one of those days where, just snowball effect. You go to get to work and things just keep happening, but that is what it is. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Subscribe, share, and be good to each other.